Hello and welcome to another Raggy's beer review. So over to Derby for this beer review, and the guys over there will laugh the hell out of me because I've got it wrong so many times that I just gave up now. I just say it's Derby. Anyway, this is Little Brewing Company and it's their Epiphany Pale Ale, gluten free. I'll just check to see if it says anything on the back. Sometimes you brew a beer that is so wonderful that you cannot imagine where it came from. It must have been an epiphany. Hops are Simcoe, Citra, and Mosaic. Tasting notes are three heavenly hops married to a beautiful pale malt base. Contains malted barley wheat, 4.1%. I've had this on cask. Can't remember what it was like, to be honest. You know, I've had. I drink one or two beers a week, so it's never always easy to remember every single beer you drink. My memory's not that good. Although I can remember stuff that prods the anxiety, but that's mental health for you. So what I do, oh God, crap pour from Mr. Rag here. And oh my God, that is really a bad pour. Yeah, grab a flake, pour. What I love about Little Brewing, I'll let that dissipate. What I love about Little Brewing is certainly it was an adventure beer that I noticed. I think it was like a rebrand. My memory is shocking, so I do apologise. But it was like a rebrand of the brewery, and they've gone down the full on craft beer, cask beer route, and with distinctive graphics and great beer. And I see this brewery everywhere. And, you know, in a time where breweries are struggling, and they are struggling, you know, to make ends meet, to survive, to pay their way, to pay the cost of malt, hops, yeast, etc., etc. There are breweries out there that seem to be doing well. And in all times of adversity, you know, sometimes you have to look at yourselves in any job that you are in. Look at yourself and think, what can I do to be better? To maybe change the way I am. I'm not winning with this ball. And these guys, you know, they've done it. Little Brewing Company. One day I'll get my backside over to them. Although I never, ever, and I've never done this. I've never just shown up to a brewery, you know, because one, I don't want someone turning around to me and saying, "What are you doing here? Piss off." Pardon my French. But you know what I mean. So I, even though, you know, you do beer reviews and all that stuff, I'm not one to impose myself. I think that was the word I was looking for. Impose myself on anyone or any brewery or, you know, beer festival or anything like that. If you're invited, it's a whole different ball game. Or someone says, "Get yourself down here, you know, come down," and that, and then that's fine. Especially if they turn around and say, "I want you to, you know, maybe take some videos of the brewery," and I'm like, "Get in!" That is very raggy, and I need to put this on the YouTube page. Really, I need to make sure that people know that I'm actually quite a nice person who is not doing it particularly all for himself, you know. Which I don't anyway, really, you know. The loves of my life are gardening, family, work, yeah, funnily enough, and beer and theme parks, obviously. And yeah, and I'm quite happy with that. Don't get to do enough of all of them, but you know, there's only so many hours in a flipping day. So as you can see, it's a lovely golden pour. It's a lively pour. Um, Sometimes the beer room can be too warm for beers. So that's on me, not on Little Brewing. So even though the head is down to my beer room, yeah, and only my beer room. So I'm going to let that dissipate so you can see it. I'm going to have a drink because I'm 5 minutes in and I haven't had a bloody drink yet. And I'm gasping. Well, I'm not gasping, but yeah, I'm here to do a review. I see these guys and their beers so much these days. Literally every week or every other week, I'm having a new beer from them. And obviously, I'm kind of proud when I see what some breweries are doing. Some breweries seem to be very, I don't know, stagnant is the word. And you cannot be stagnant in this day and age. Um, you can have great beers. It's great to have a core range of fantastic beers, but those seasonal beers, shall we call them seasonal, one-offs, you know, or trial beers, they are as important as those core beers. So while a lot of breweries have got core beers, the trial beers, let's chuck it in, see how it sticks, a type of beer, they're so important because you never know when you've got a beer that is so damn good and you've hit the spot with that beer. And these guys do a range of beers as well, you know, from stouts to golden ales and so on. I don't think I've had a big ABV beer from them at the moment. It'd be interesting. Hopefully, you know, they'll make it to Nottingham Craft Beer Festival at some stage. Um, you know, I don't suppose they've got the pulling power that's maybe one or two local breweries have got. Um, but you know, it'd be lovely to see them there in the future. So, here we go. So finally, I'm drinking it. You know, like I say, the shed does play with beers. I know that, which is why I don't downpoint something because of it. The shed's we're going to get to the warm part of the year. I need to move my casks, my mini kegs out of the shed because whilst they're pretty cool at the moment, when it warms up, they are not going to be cool. The beers I've got, luckily, they're not really worried about the cool weather, the warmer weather. But that's why I can't buy any more kegs until about 3 weeks before my wedding. So yeah, but yeah, getting citrusy vibes from this. Um, Subtle citrus on the nose, citrus on the taste. Um, but look at the artwork. The artwork sells the beer, and as you know, it's as important to have decent beer in the can, obviously, but the branding and the artwork sells. And Little Brewing actually are winning. on that side of things in a lot of ways compared to a lot of other breweries, because it's bold, you can see it, you know what it is, and it's doing a good job of it. There are so many breweries out there who have, you know, shall we say, need to up their game. And obviously, without naming names, but yeah, gluten-free pale ale. It's an easy drinking beer, easy drinking pale ale. If you like a beer that you just want to drink, that you've had in a pub on cask, this is that beer. You know, it's just an easy drinking, lowish alcohol beer. 4.1% is low. Yeah, easy drinking. For me, good 4.3 out of 5. Does really what it says on the, you know, what it says on the can, not tin. Or you could call it a tin. Yeah, easy drinking. Thank you for watching. See you soon. Cheers.